So who was right? That, everybody wants, like, the next big thing to happen, like, whether it be time travel. Yeah, that's right, this guy. I was right. I actually didn't thought it was actually gonna happen. I thought it was just, Ayumi was gonna stay dead for whatever some reason because of last episode. And, I honestly didn't know I was gonna be right. Well, to be fair, I didn't expect the way that they went in the show because I was totally expecting like something different. It was like something Yu was gonna do and not Yu's brother. But it ends up working out because time travel is still there. So with this episode of Charlotte, we get a quote unquote dream sequence. It was see, they say it's a dream sequence, but it still happened, right? So it's technically not a dream. It's just from a different timeline, right? And that's the one thing confusing about time travel is, and if it's not explained, right or properly, or if we don't get to the end, when next episode, because we find out that Yu has an older brother. What's his name? Shoes is his name, right? Anyway, it doesn't matter. He has blue hair and he has one of the most powerful abilities, that being time travel or time leap. Same thing anyway, but we also learned that Yu has another ability that's, besides from possessing people, and it's kind of like his actual ability that, and it's like one of the most powerful abilities, and that's essentially using other people's powers. And, he can take other people's powers, and I don't think he switches out. I think he just, he can just essentially just take someone's power, but like, thanks dude, I'm gonna use your telepathy now. Hey, thanks dude, that's phasing through walls. I'm gonna take your power now, stuff like that. And we don't really learn it because we already knew, but we see that Ayumi's collapse ability is, really also really strong if we haven't seen that from episode 6. But we see that, all three of the siblings, they have really strong powers. But we see in the, in the dream sequence, the flashback, whatever you want to call it, we see that everyone was already captured for the most part, and they were being treated as, guinea pigs, as like, lab rats, whatever term you want to call them. But they were essentially trapped in a prison doing, who knows what. The powerful people are locked up, and, the second most powerful people are treated, very poorly compared to the people with like no powers and stuff like that. And we see a lot of characters that that we see in the present time, or we have seen before, that I mentioned before in my other reviews. But yeah, let's get into it. So remember back in episode 6 where we saw, a girl with orange hair, and, I claimed that she was Yusurin from the future or something like that, and then the guy with the blue hair with the glasses, who's essentially the chauffeur, because we see him again in this episode, was, the buddy, Yu's buddy, with the glasses and blue hair that has super speed. I honestly thought they were them from the future that came back to the past, whatever it was. But that seems not to be the case, where they're actually Yu's older brother's friends. I think they should be. From what I'm getting at, it's that they are. We also see the guy who tells everyone to We also see the wet guy, the guy who was always telling, Now and you about, where the other people with abilities are. I just realized they haven't given him a name, have they? I don't think they give him a name. But anyway, you get the point. He's been watching over you, it seems like, until, it was the right moment to, intervene, be like, yo, we gotta save your sister. And that happened this episode. So is Ayumi gonna come back? I'm pretty sure she is, but, I'm not 100%, so I'm not gonna put, like, all my eggs in one basket. But we see that Yu's older brother Shu, he doesn't have his eyesight anymore. He's blind. You know who else is blind? Yeah, that's right, Sala is. So I'm assuming, when you use your abilities too much, because it seems like everyone's abilities, they awaken through their eyes, kind of like the sharingan. They're like, glow. So it seems like when you use your powers too much, it might seem that you go blind, which is pretty interesting because what's another show? It has that almost the same aspect as that. I think it's Naruto that I'm thinking of. When Sasuke uses his Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, he eventually goes blind, or just his Mangekyo Sharingan in general. So as of now, we don't know if Shu still has his powers, because I feel like if Shu did still have his powers, he would already turn back time to save his little sister. That's what I feel like would have been done. So I have a feeling that's due to the fact that Shu is blind now, and the same reason for Sala is blind. they can't use their ability anymore, but they still have all the knowledge and all that whatnot. Anyway, we see the girl with the orange hair that's not Yusurin from the future. We see that her ability is to, I guess, like knock people out. Like, I don't know if like give them a headache or anything, but she goes like ah, and they pass out. And then I'm assuming that the same guy that was with her during the flashback scene is the same guy now with who's the chauffeur, who I think has the ability to erase people's minds. Who I'm assuming he erased Ayumi's mind and what's his face's mind, Yu's. So it looks like in the next episode, she was going to explain what happened at the end of the flashback / dream sequence to present day, due to the fact, he changed everything. So it looks like that's going to be explained. But honestly, I thought this episode was fantastic. Seeing Now in her ponytail, in that entire outfit was amazing because she looks super cute. And now I'm shipping Yu and Now because that's the only way to go, to be honest, because the other girls haven't been many other girls that have made like an impact on the series, and they work, even though they're like used like throughout the beginning of the episode was like, doesn't she hate me and all this stuff, like their chemistry just works. And the thing about Yu and Now's relationship is that I'm gonna compare it to Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works relationship of Rin x Shiro, where essentially we have in Charlotte we have Yu falling for Now and not the other way around. And the thing about Unlimited Blade Works is that it's Rin falling for Shiro, even though technically she already fell for him like freaking when she was 10, when she saw Shiro constantly trying to leap over a pole or do the high bar, just trying to leap over it, and he kept on failing, he kept on going, and she's like, oh, so Kaiwi, I'm in love. So essentially, that's what I like about, Charlotte's relationship. It's that it's the protagonist falling for the girl, and not the other way around where the girl falls for the guy, because, the guy ends up doing everything for her, and she's like, oh, you're so brave, I love you. And it's like, I'm never gonna cheat on you, because this is anime, and that's not what happens in real life. But yeah, the Zen concert was amazing as well, and I forgot to mention in my last review, but apparently the voice actress / the singer of the voices Sala is the same voice actress that voiced the pink hair girl in Angel Beats, the guitarist, the one that sang in that episode. So I thought that was pretty cool, and yeah, I think that's the entire episode. I covered everything. If I missed anything, again, let me know down in the comments. But I thought it was a great episode. I enjoyed it. It's my favorite episode so far. I feel like it is. I feel like it should be. But there's something inside of me thinking like it isn't. But I feel like it is. But hey, those were my thoughts on the episode. Let me know yours down in the comments below. And with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on next time. So until then, bye-bye.